He's like my dad in a lot of ways. Once he and I got together, I knew that the combination was going to be magical.
We've had an unbelievable chemistry.
Really?
Sitting next to me right now is the best singer in the world.
This is not a drill. Clive Davis is dead. Right now, everybody line up, oldest to youngest. What happened? Get the biopics out now. He cannot hurt you anymore. He has no power over you.
For years, one unanswered mystery has continued to fascinate fans. The handwritten note Whitney Houston quietly passed to Brandy while Clive Davis was nearby. Just hours later, Whitney was found dead in her hotel room, leaving many to wonder whether that note contained something far more significant than anyone realized. Now, with Clive Davis no longer around, some believe the truth behind that message may finally come to light. Rumors are already circulating that a major documentary could feature artists opening up about what they allegedly experienced under one of the music industry's most influential figures. Brandy had long promised she would never discuss what Whitney wrote. But now, she's reportedly ready to break her silence. According to these claims, the note could point toward evidence suggesting Whitney's death involved more than what the public has been told. If that's true, it could completely reshape the story everyone thought they knew. Let's dive into the details, because this is a revelation few people ever expected to hear.
Whitney Houston. Now, I knew you had a connection to her, but I didn't realize, and you write in the book, that shortly before her death, you had a lengthy phone call with her.
I did.
What was that call?
It mattered so much to me because I got a chance to tell her everything I hadn't told her, just how much she inspired me, how much I loved her, her impact in my life. And yeah, it was an emotional conversation. I didn't know it was going to be my last time speaking to her.
Clive Davis has officially passed away. According to reports from his publicist, the legendary music executive died peacefully at his home in Manhattan, New York, after dealing with respiratory complications. He was 94 years old, having outlived many of the artists whose careers he helped launch. His family released a heartfelt statement honoring his legacy. They described him as a visionary whose remarkable instincts, passion for music, and relentless pursuit of excellence helped shape the soundtrack of countless lives. They also said he discovered, mentored, and championed some of the greatest artists in modern music, leaving behind a cultural impact that will continue for generations. Even so, news of his passing has sparked mixed reactions. Many believe it's important to respect someone who contributed so much to the music industry and introduced audiences to numerous legendary performers. Others, however, say his legacy is far more complicated because of the long-standing criticism surrounding the business practices associated with the record industry during his era. For years, critics have argued that executives like Clive Davis played a role in creating an industry where many successful artists earned far less than expected despite selling millions of records. The financial struggles of stars such as TLC and Toni Braxton have often been referenced in wider conversations about unfair recording contracts and the uneven distribution of profits within the music business. Some commentators have also claimed that Davis influenced later generations of music executives by demonstrating how power could be maintained inside the record business. These claims include allegations that certain executives prioritized their own financial gain over the artists they represented. Those allegations remain matters of public debate and have not been established as fact. Brandy's name is frequently mentioned in these discussions because of her close connection to Whitney Houston. Some believe Whitney's experiences offered Brandy a first-hand look at the intense pressures that could come with navigating the music industry at the highest level. Clive Davis first met Whitney Houston in 1983 at the Sweetwater nightclub in New York. Captivated by her incredible talent, he signed the then 19-year-old singer to Arista Records, beginning what would become one of the most successful artist-label partnerships in modern music history. In Whitney's early career, Davis took on the role of both record executive and mentor. He helped introduce her to influential people within the industry and worked closely with her while developing her self-titled debut album. The project became a global phenomenon, selling over 25 million copies worldwide and turning Whitney into one of the biggest stars on the planet. Whitney later admitted that she and Davis often clashed over creative decisions, especially regarding which songs should be released. Despite those disagreements, She acknowledged that he played a significant role in her career and said she remained grateful for his industry knowledge, experience, and guidance, often referring to him as an important father figure within the music business.
What was it? What did you see in him? What made him different? Why Clive Davis?
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom, his know-how. You know, for a lot of artists, you know, I wanted the guidance. I wanted to know, you know, what made a hit record, you know, and what made me, you know, special, you know, and it could be any song.
But as Whitney's career reached incredible heights, her relationship with Clive Davis reportedly began to change. The guidance that had once helped build her career was, according to many accounts, starting to feel more like a restriction as Whitney fought for greater creative control. By 2012, it was widely believed that the two were no longer as close as they once had been. To that point, Whitney trusted only a handful of people, and Brandy was said to be one of them. The two first met in 1995 and quickly developed a close friendship, with Whitney becoming both a mentor and a role model for the younger singer. Their bond became even stronger when Whitney helped Brandy land the lead role in the 1997 version of Cinderella. Whitney played the fairy godmother herself, giving them the chance to work together and spend more time with each other. But when Whitney unexpectedly walked into a room where Brandy was being interviewed alongside Monica and Clive Davis, everyone assumed she had simply come to support her friend. She greeted Monica and Clive, mentioned that she had almost drowned earlier that day, and then quietly slipped Brandy a handwritten note before hugging Clive. Whitney also called over her daughter, Bobby Christina, and asked her to give Clive a hug. According to the story that has circulated over the years, some believe this distracted everyone just long enough for Brandy to read the note without Clive noticing. That claim, however, has never been publicly verified.
I'm just saying love it because I love it. It's my dad. It's my dad. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Mom, come see her. Come say hi to. Come say hi to your godfather. Come say hi to your goddad.
Whitney passed away only a short time later, making Brandy one of the last people known to have spoken with her. Ever since then, fans have wondered what was so important that Whitney felt the need to personally show up and hand Brandy that note. For years, Brandy insisted she would never reveal what was written. The only detail she ever shared was that Whitney told her she was going to get better, making her death just hours later even more heartbreaking. Now, with Clive Davis gone, some online commentators claim Brandy has started looking at the situation differently. According to these rumors, she no longer feels the same pressure to stay silent. Some have speculated that fear of possible professional consequences had kept her from speaking publicly before. These claims remain unverified, but they continue to fuel discussion about Whitney's final days and the mystery surrounding the note.
In that 1995 meeting in Beverly Hills in the home of Clive Davis, who was responsible for the murder of Whitney Houston, I said it. His days are numbered.
At the time of that interview in 2012, Brandy and Monica had reunited to promote their new single, It All Belongs to Me. Monica still had a strong professional relationship with Clive Davis and reportedly wanted his approval before recording the collaboration. According to various reports and online speculation, Clive also supported the project because he hoped to strengthen his connection with Brandy and possibly work with her in the future. The story goes that Whitney learned about the meeting and decided to stop by herself. Supporters of this theory believe she wanted to speak with Brandy before anything could move forward. According to the rumors, the note Whitney handed Brandy contained a warning, urging her to stay away from Clive Davis and avoid signing a deal she might later regret. These claims have never been verified publicly, and Brandy has never confirmed the contents of the note. Those who support this theory point to Whitney's own experiences. They argue that, early in her career, many of the people placed on her team were longtime associates of Clive. While they were presented as professionals there to help her succeed, critics have claimed their loyalty was ultimately to the label. Supporters of this narrative also point to Whitney's missed opportunities to record with Michael Jackson. On more than one occasion, the two reportedly wanted to collaborate, but the projects never happened. The official explanation was scheduling conflicts, while some fans have speculated there were other reasons. There is no public evidence proving those collaborations were intentionally blocked. Whitney later signed a record-breaking contract reportedly worth around $100 million. Although it was celebrated as a historic agreement, critics have argued that the deal ultimately benefited the label more than the artist. As Whitney's commercial success declined and her health deteriorated, her career became increasingly difficult to rebuild. Some commentators have even questioned the timing of Clive Davis's annual pre-Grammy party, which went ahead the same night Whitney Houston died in the same hotel. Those observations have fueled years of speculation online, but there is no verified evidence linking Clive Davis to Whitney Houston's death or supporting claims of wrongdoing.
Well, you're a very small minority, because if you knew Whitney better, you knew she was not there to perform.
Yeah.
This was her favorite night of the year. She came out every year. This party was so part of her.
So you're saying
and
that she
so
would've-
that the family, we spoke to representatives of Pat, who was a manager, and Gary, who was her brother.
Her body was still upstairs.
But we dedicated the evening. Whitney would have wanted this party to go on any more than the Grammys should stop.
According to this theory, Whitney believed something was seriously wrong after the alleged drowning incident and wanted to make sure someone she trusted knew her concerns in case anything happened to her. Supporters of this narrative believe that's why she made such an effort to get the note into Brandy's hands. These claims, however, have never been verified. For many critics, the controversy surrounding Whitney Houston became one of the biggest stains on Clive Davis's legacy. They argue that it reignited long-running debates about how major record labels treated artists, particularly black musicians, and whether the industry placed profits ahead of the people creating the music. Following the renewed attention on the mystery, many people have taken to social media to share their opinions. Some have accused Clive Davis of benefiting more from artists' success than the artists themselves, while others believe he played a major role in building legendary careers and should also be remembered for those accomplishments. These remain matters of public opinion. Many fans also feel that Whitney gave everything she had to her career and remained loyal to the people around her, only to face enormous personal and professional struggles later in life. Others believe she deserved far more creative freedom than she was allowed during parts of her career. But what do you think? Do you believe there's still more to learn about Whitney Houston's final days? Or do you think the mystery surrounding that note will never truly be solved? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.